If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Deere and Company with the ticker symbol DE. This was a viewer's request and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for John Deere. It's a company that I like myself. I don't personally own it, but I do like seeing the products they offer because it just looks very nice. Very nice tractors and agriculture equipment. So let's take a look at the daily chart. You can see that we had a massive uptrend, which eventually had to take a break. Market is not going to just continue going to the moon. There's going to be waves and swings inside the trend. So right now we're taking a break and it looks like the uptrend could be resuming because we did have a breakout of this range pattern. So again, if you understand technical analysis, you can see how well that prices were respecting the top of this range at the 388 level. That's where people were taking profit and sellers came in the market. And you can see there was strong support at the 323 level. That's where people were buying and sellers were getting out of their position. So again, technical analysis works very well of showing you why the price action was just bouncing around inside of this range pattern. Eventually, a range pattern will break. It's not going to always hold, or even a channel. The pattern is going to change. So the pattern changed because we got outside of the range and we went inside of a uptrend. So this was the trend formation right here. This channel fits the price action pretty well. So we had a nice breakout of this range, and then we had two impulses up. So you can see that this was the first impulse right here, and we crashed back down, but prices still continued higher. So this was the second impulse, and right at the tip of this arrow at this 438 level, you can see that sellers came in the market, buyers took the profit, and we had a nice little sell-off. Then we started consolidating for several days, and then we had a breakout of this pattern also. So we had a small range right here, and then we had a breakout on the bottom side, and then we saw a nice reversal bar that bounced from the EMA, and then we had a nice follow-through bar. So it looks like buyers are coming into the market. This could just be a short trap, and we could trap out all the shorts who played this breakout, and we could continue much higher. So it looks like in the near term, for the next week or two, we could come back to filling this gap at the 432 level and maybe even retest the all-time high. So that's what it looks like prices are trying to do as of right now. If we continue much higher, where are we going? Well, we can do a measured move of the range. And where is that target? It's going to be at the 467 level, I believe. So let's take a look at that right now. And the tip of this arrow is right at the 452 level, excuse me. I think I might have this range drawn a little differently. I think I need to raise the highs of this range a little bit more. Looks like it was right here. So this was the actual highs of the range at the 395 level. So again, if we do a measured move breakout, where are we going, or where does it look like prices are headed? Looks like it's right headed to that 467 level like I discussed earlier. So I'll put a horizontal line there. So again, we were at the highs of the range. We had a massive sell-off, and usually when prices start reversing this strongly, it usually goes back up to the starting point of the sell-off or even exceeds it. We exceeded it, and then we found some type of support around the EMA, and then we made a nice another nice impulse up, and now we're seeing another correction play out. So this is a nice correction. We could see higher prices because it could be a short trap because we had a failed breakout on the bottom side of this little range. It could come back to fill in this gap and make even a new all-time high. If we exceed those levels, the next target we should be looking for is that 467 level. Is there a possibility for prices to sell off and come back to test this breakout of the range? It is possible, but it doesn't look like the market wants to do that right now. If I was trading this, the best opportunity to enter was just a few days ago, because you had a nice breakout counter trend because most breakouts fail, and then a nice bar, a signal bar, which shows strength for buyers. And if you entered right above this bar at the 412 level, you can see that you would already be in profit because Friday closed at the 418 level, and that's a 2% gain. So very quick day trade, whoever would be trading that, because you can see that someone did that. A lot of professional traders definitely entered, and they're already in the green. So looks like they're probably gonna try to target to fill in this gap at the 433 level, and maybe even that measured move that I have. So that's how professional traders are looking at this. There was a possibility to come back all the way to the 395 level and test it, but it doesn't look like prices are wanting to do that. So it looks like you have to adjust and go with what the market is telling us. So it looks like it's bullish, and I would be looking for higher prices as of right now. So that's everything I have on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for DE, John Deere. A very nice uptrend since 2020. The entire stock market pretty much did the same type of move, but a lot of other stocks, a lot of tech stocks, a lot of financial stocks sold off pretty much completely. At least a 90% retracement back to the 2020 levels. However, it looks like John Deere held up pretty nicely, probably mostly due to the demand for automation, because most workers are leaving their jobs and they don't want to work. So John Deere specializes in construction equipment, so they can replace few workers with automation. So I think that's what's leading to these higher prices. Commodity prices increasing, the cost of farming. So looks like they're doing pretty good. So this could just be cyclical, meaning it definitely is cyclical, just like Caterpillar. Whenever they have more construction, they're going to be doing good, but whenever there's a recession, they're going to be doing really bad. So John Deere is pretty cyclical also. It definitely has its periods of selling off, but there are also moments where we see a nice uptrend and a pause and then a resumption of the trend. So this could be that, and most likely it is. So I'm looking for higher price levels, and we'll go from there. On the weekly chart, we are getting far away from the EMA, which I don't like. But again, in the past, we were far away from the EMA for a long time before prices came back to it. So we don't have to come back to it recently or in the near term. And the daily chart, it does look pretty bullish, and it could just be a nice strong trend to reach those measure move target that I had at the 467 level. So that's everything I have for John Deere. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.